Guest of honor, representing the Secretary of Foreign Affairs, Under-Secretary Antonio R. Morales. Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, Republic of the Philippines, Honorable Gloria Macapagal Arroyo. Secretary and Chairman of Commission on Filipino Overseas, Honorable Romula V. Arugay. Chief of Staff of the Philippine Armed Forces, Honorable General Browner. Excellencies, Ambassadors, and members of the Diplomatic Corps. Madam Pamela Luis Manalo, Chairperson of ASEAN Ladies Foundation and International Bazaar Foundation. Indonesian community in the Philippines, friends from the media, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, selamat malam, magandang gabi sa inyong lahat. It is a great honor and privilege for me to welcome all of you to our 78th anniversary of Indonesia's Independence Day celebration. This 78th anniversary marks the nation's achievement in many sectors, which is the reflection of the Indonesian people's long struggle since the colonialization era. Celebrating Independence Day has always reminded us the spirit of patriotism, democracy, and unity to pursuit of liberty, fundamental values that Indonesia and the Philippines have in common. After completing its G20 chairmanship in 2022, Indonesia is now assuming the 2023 ASEAN chairmanship with a spirit to make ASEAN remain significant, important, and relevant to both national as well as international interests. Taking the theme ASEAN Matters Epicentrum of Growth, Indonesia is focusing on how to strengthen ASEAN to become a fast-growing, inclusive, and sustainable economic region. This year, Indonesia is also assuming Mexico, Indonesia, Korea, Turkey, and Australia, or MICTA, chairmanship with 3 priority areas of work, namely strengthening multilateralism, inclusive recovery, and digital transformation. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, tonight is my second year celebrating Indonesia's Independence Day as Ambassador to the Republic of the Philippines. I could not be more grateful to see the progress of our bilateral relations during the last 74 years. Closer and productive relationship between the two countries has not only been reflected in the documents, it also has benefited the two countries as well as ASEAN with security, peace, prosperity, and modernity. Hence, Indonesia and the Philippines have strong commitment to further strengthen relations and cooperation in the context of both bilateral and ASEAN. For the ongoing 5 years of bilateral cooperation, Indonesia and the Philippines are conducting various strategic operations based on the Plan of Action 2022 until 2027, which serve as the guidelines for bilateral cooperation between the two countries. To contribute to the peace and order of the region, the two countries signed the renewal of the Defense Cooperation Agreement between Indonesia and the Philippines during the state visit of President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. to Indonesia in September 2022. It is hoped that under this umbrella agreement, the two countries will enhance cooperation to advance their capability in military aspects. The agreement will enable a greater involvement of the Indonesian defense industry in supporting defense development program and modernization of the Philippine military armament system. In the economic field, our bilateral relations has been progressing significantly. For the last 5 years, trade value of both countries grows for the average of 4% every year, and in 2022, it recorded a total value of $14.39 billion. We are committed to enhance the beneficially mutual trade relations in the future. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, his visionary leadership to build better more has paved the way for unprecedented cooperation, enabling us to embark on this transformative journey together, especially in the infrastructure cooperation, in which our state-owned companies can work together for the mutual benefit of our people. We are also proud and honored that in cooperating with the Philippine Air Force, Indonesian aircraft manufacturer company PT Dirgantara Indonesia and Indonesian ship manufacturer PT PAL has been working together through mutual beneficial business in strengthening and advancing our capacity to spur our economy as well as to protect our country. Let this progress strongly signify the beginning of a new era of cooperation and growth of our two countries and ASEAN. Those convincing progress would not be possible without our both countries' strongly cemented brotherhood. Our shared values of culture and tradition have been crystallizing, making the we feeling of the people of Indonesia and the Philippines on the highest comfort level in conducting relations. We will continue, deepen, widen, and strengthen cooperations in education, art and cultural exchange programs to empower our young generation in order to continue this strength. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, as people-to-people contact is growing, the issue on the protection of each own nationals in our respective country is getting more important and challenging. In this opportunity, on behalf of the Indonesian government, I would like to convey our gratitude and appreciation to the government of the Philippines for the collaborative partnership in supporting our effort to protect Indonesian citizens here in the Philippines. On this issue, we are expecting a more effective collaborative effort, particularly in curbing transnational human trafficking and transnational digital fraud. It is only by embracing the spirit of unity and partnership we will strive together and encounter today's world challenges. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, before I conclude, allow me to invite Your Excellencies, distinguished guests and friends, to please join me in a toast. I'm sure that everybody has the glass ready in their hands. To the Indonesia-Philippines relations and the friendship of our two peoples, and to the good health of our leaders and everyone present tonight. Cheers.